I'm going to ask Chris Berry to come up again to talk on behalf of Northern Graphite.
Thank you. This will be the last time that you'll be hearing from me, mercifully. Northern Graphite, again, apologizes. They could not make it today, but what I'd like to do is just spend the next couple of minutes going through some of the high points of the company and the project. A few investment highlights. As you can see here, Northern Graphite is regarded as sort of the top dog in the junior space, and here are some of the reasons why. Highest percentage of large flakes in the industry, highest percentage carbon content, highest value per ton of concentrate in the industry such that it exists today. This is a highly scalable graphite deposit. We are awaiting, I think the next catalyst is the bankable feasibility study. As we'll see in a moment here, it's located here in Canada, actually not far from Ottawa, in a past producing graphite camp. It's simple open pit mining, and also boasts proven metallurgy, so it's very well ahead of the game. The Bissett Creek project is about 100 kilometers east of North Bay, Ontario. You can see it here on the map. Easily accessible right off the Trans-Canada Highway. Close proximity to North American steel and also automotive markets as well, so very, very well located. To give an idea of the breakdown of the deposit, obviously, Focus talked about grade being king, and I think that that's part of the equation, but flake size and purity is also key as well. And this just gives you an idea of the breakdown of the flake size and the purity of the Bissett Creek deposit. You can see fully 70% is at least 48 mesh and jumbo to large flake with very high carbon content, and that's the key. That's what the battery makers are looking for, the high purity stuff. Project parameters. $70 to $80 million in capital expenditures. They're looking at producing about 2,500 tons per day, or processing, I should say, 2,500 tons per day. That equates to about 19,000 tons of graphite produced per year. Very low strip ratio, very low cash cost, about $1,000 per ton, and a 40-year mine life with, again, scalability and expansion potential, very, very prevalent. Timeline to production, completion of bankable feasibility study, that should be coming anytime now, probably second quarter of 2012. Approval of the mine closure plan, and then they're looking at starting construction by the third quarter of 2012 and commercial production about a year thereafter, about a year and a half from today. Brief look at the share structure. Again, for a project this advanced, I'd say it's a very tight share structure, 37.1 million outstanding, 45.6 fully diluted. Experienced management and board. One of the things that's I think is interesting about Northern Graphite is a number of these gentlemen have worked together on previous projects, and there's a fair amount of graphite experience here as well. So these guys seem to definitely know what they're doing. So next steps. Test production of spherical graphite. That should happen in about the next month. Filing that mine closure plan that I mentioned. Completing the bankable feasibility study to really cement down the economics of the deposit. And then, of course, negotiating financing and offtake. Again, talking about security of supply here with a strategic partner. Initiating engineering, site preparation, things like that. Major permits, locking those down as soon as possible, and then starting within about a year the construction of the mine. And that is it. Thank you very much.